This podcast contains adult themes and contain hand language and suitable for listening under the age of 18. Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Soft and cuddly and full of stuff.
You're going to say Pooh then.
Yeah, well, that's another point. But anyway.
Soft and stinky and full of poo.
Shit.
Yeah, just full of shit.
Hi guys, welcome to another Dcast.
Happy birthday, Christopher Robin. Don't squeeze too
Yeah.
hard.
They know where to find you. Oh dear.
Alright,
dear,
okay,
dear,
so
dear.
today we are talking about the wonderful world of Actually, no, we're not talking about the wonderful world of Winnie the Pooh. We're just talking about Winnie. Is it just called Winnie the Pooh?
It's the
Many
Amazing
adventures.
Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the
That's
shit.
it.
He's
Winnie
a
the
Pooh
shit.
bear.
Winnie the
A
shit.
Pooh? Yeah,
I should like.
what is a
Yeah.
Pooh bear?
I'm glad it's spelt Pooh.
Well, they
Just I
can't spell
originally spelled it
anything in the actual
P-O-O.
film anyway. We'll
Oh.
come on to
Ah,
in
that
anyway,
makes
so.
sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so 1977, this had a lot of competition, I think, against another thing that came out in 1977, only a little thing called Star Wars, so I think they might have like...
What is it called?
What's that? Never heard of it.
Star Wars? So,
Is that a documentary?
Wars.
I think it is, yeah, I think it's...
Yeah, that's a weird
So-
name. I don't think that'll catch on.
That's something about the. Isn't that something about the American space race?
Yeah, totally, yeah. It's Cold War in space.
Right.
So,
Right.
Oh.
That's it.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
back on
boring.
board.
It's boring. Winnie the Pooh has got nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's an hour and 15 minutes, which
I was surprised.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
quite a short film, but to be honest, it felt like 6 days I was watching it for.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's because it was in different chapters. It felt a lot longer. And I gotta be honest, I absolutely adored this film.
Oh,
it was brilliant.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. But yeah, it felt
watch what I'm
like
saying
2
now.
hours. Oh no. But,
I will say I enjoyed this a lot more the next episode film.
we'll
Oh,
mention that later.
yeah.
Yeah. But look, there was nothing.
That's
There
a
was
different-
Well, that's to look
nothing.
forward to.
That's a different. I did enjoy next week's film, but I
Yeah.
also felt extremely depressed. But anyway, that's for
Yeah.
next week. You're gonna have to come back
That
next
is.
week and find
Yeah.
out why
Anyway,
I'm depressed.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, back to Winnie the Shit. Right? No, it was great. It did feel a lot longer than what was it? Hour and a half was it or something?
hour and 15.
Hour and 15. Yeah, it felt like 2 to me. Anyway, I don't know.
I think
But,
because there was 3 stories in it, in my memory, Winnie the Pooh is just one little, like a 20-minute thing. So I was
Yeah.
surprised that it was that long.
To me,
I was
my
like, oh.
I do apologize. This is going to be probably all over the place because I can't remember which chapters were which and stuff. But to me,
All right, yeah.
this entire film, the only thing I can remember from when I was a kid was the honey, the one where he was stuck in.
The first one.
Oh.
Or the second.
yeah.
I think it was either the second or the third one where he was stuck in Rabbit's hole. In his door.
Yeah.
That was
And
the
he was
only
too
one.
fat.
Yeah, that's the only one I can actually remember. That. So I thought the entire
Yeah.
film was about that. To be honest, obviously not. Obviously not.
No, it was brilliant.
But
The film.
Yeah,
Sorry,
go on.
go on.
No, go on.
No, I was just saying that the film opened with not just one but many Winnie the Pooh books on the shelf.
Yes, yeah.
Mm.
And I was about to talk about the intro as well. I liked the fact that all the characters were live. It was live action, and there was all the cuddly toys and stuff there. So it's like
Yeah.
So instantly, it's set and you're going, this is a child's imagination.
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
this is proto Toy Story, isn't it?
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
You know, it's
But
the story of the toys.
We've actually met the real Winnie the Pooh.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
We have.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because those real teddies are in the New York Library.
They are.
They are.
Yeah.
And we met them.
We saw them. We
Well,
went
the
around there
real
and had a look.
Winnie was a circus bear, wasn't it? And it was a female.
Ah, that's where the name comes
okay.
from, is it?
Yeah, and it was a female bear. So.
It makes sense
Aw.
of the name. It makes sense of the name. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go, guys. We give you
Brilliant.
all the facts with these.
Yeah.
We might talk a lot of shit in these episodes, but we also. Give
But it's Winnie the shit.
It's Winnie the shit. Winnie the shit. Woo.
Shit.
Winnie the
Winnie the shit. You've guessed it. It's Winnie the shit.
As we like talking about, you mentioned the books and stuff. One really cool thing I did like about this film is breaking the fourth wall and stuff, and like
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was going across the pages and stuff, and even they refer to it as like saying it's like, oh yeah, Pooh's on this page, but now he's going across it, and it's like going, oh, just wait till the next chapter, Pooh, and like, oh, but I don't want to go to the next chapter. It's like, you're in it, Pooh. Oh, okay.
I would love to add though that did you notice that every time that the camera zoomed out of the book and you saw Pooh there and the text around him, and you looked at the text and you could tell the narrator was saying that text.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I liked about it. Yeah.
And yeah, but did you notice when they were flicking between pages, every single page was a clone of the other page?
Yeah, exactly.
It was like it was like, oh, Pooh loves honey, Pooh loves honey, Pooh loves honey, and then he just like every time a page went across,
that was the entire
you saw
thing,
it.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just like the entire thing. No. So it's like where this story came from is magical.
You look closely and it's just red rum. Rum.
It's honey bear, honey bear, honey bear, honey bear. And I would like to just say the one of the points was that Pooh only thinks that the only reason for bees to make honey is so that I can eat it. He says this.
Quite right.
But if we go back,
And it's so innocent yet sinister.
If we go back to right to the beginning, it's like house is spelled HOWSE. That's why I've got this point, house. Before the podcast started, guys, I just read one of my points. I was, house? What the hell does it mean? Oh, right, okay. So, but yeah, it's like it's and honey is spelled wrong as well. It's like
there's so
honey.
much.
It's like if when you call
did you
someone
see-
a honey, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
That's it. Did you see the carrots?
carrots, yeah, and it's like
Carrots
this is supposed to be
and cabbage, was
it's
it?
like this isn't really good for preschool children.
No, but I guess it works in the sense that, you know, kids are not very good at spelling. So
They try
if
to say like Christopher Robin can't spell, so in his imagination. Yeah.
I thought it was quite charming in a way, but yeah, I get your point. But
I never remembered that Christopher Robin had a house in the 100 Acre Wood.
No, me
I always
Yes.
thought he just came to visit.
Yeah,
well, he didn't have a house. He just had a hole in a tree.
Well, that is a house. Yeah, everyone else had a house.
Stop being bougie, Andrew.
Oh, I know. Well, look, I'm just like, you know, I'm like Owl. Did you see his place? It was a palace up a tree.
Well, not
It was
anymore.
epic.
Not anymore.
No, alas.
But
But
we'll come on to that towards the end because that's uncalled for. I do have quite a lot of issues with what happened in that episode.
I see. I getcha.
Yeah.
But
it said about Pooh, it's like lives under the name Mr. Sanders.
oh yes, yes, as an alias, no less, as if he has something to hide.
I think it's just to
in the
say
forest.
that he lives under the name of Mr. Sanders because it's just a sign above his head. It's not his actual name.
I
It's
have
just like,
I have a quote from the book here.
Yeah.
That once upon a time, a very long time ago now, about last Friday, Winnie the Pooh lived in a forest all by himself under the name Sanders. What does under the name mean? Asked Christopher Robin. It means I had the name over the door in gold letters and lived under it.
Yeah.
How strange.
Right.
It is. It's weird.
It does
is
imply
weird,
that's
though.
his secret alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's on witness protection.
It's like as if he went and he committed a horrendous crime in another forest, and he came here to live and called himself Mr. Sanders.
So weird.
I can believe that from the things he gets up to, like. So.
Yeah, yeah.
I also found that there's no canon explanation on who Sanders is, but there is a
Right.
theory apparently amongst
Oh,
Pooh
God,
scholars.
Aficionados.
There is
Go
a
on, then.
theory that Sanders refers to Frank Sanders, who was a good friend of the illustrator E.H. Shepard, and was put in as like an in-joke to his friend.
Ah,
Mm.
okay.
In theory,
Okay.
but it's not proven.
Fascinating.
Interesting.
Yeah. See, you learn
words.
all the factoids.
All
yeah?
the facts.
Facts.
You better hit that subscribe button now.
No.
No. But here's the leading question, guys. Here is the leading question. Why doesn't Pooh have any trousers?
Well,
Just putting it out there.
Donald doesn't have any either, does he?
Yeah, but
Elasticated
have they
waists weren't
met?
invented yet.
Mickey Mouse doesn't have a shirt.
What is going on with these animals? I don't know.
The answer.
Perplexing.
The answer why he hasn't got any trousers is I'm short and fat and proud.
Oh, love him. That's body positivity
That is-
before it was
Yes.
a thing.
Yeah, that is
Quite right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come on, Pooh.
You go, girl,
Yeah.
or bear, or whatever
Yeah.
you are. Poo.
Pooh.
Piece of poo.
Oh. I found out something interesting about his voice actor.
Yeah.
His name was Sterling Holloway.
Oh, that's a damn good
And-
name.
It's a good
it is.
name. But if you look at his picture, he is a dead ringer for the head of WWE, Vince McMahon.
Hang on, let's have a look.
Just want to say.
What's his name?
Just want to say. Vince McMahon. Oh, Sterling Holloway.
Vince McMahon was the voice of Winnie the Pooh. What?
You heard it here first.
Fact. Fact. You didn't know it, but they recorded it. No, Sterling
Triple
Holloway.
H with Piglet.
Oh, God. I think he looks a dead ringer for Vince McMahon.
Let's have a look at him, man. Let's have a look at him.
I
Oh
was
my
surprised.
God! Yeah, he does.
Does
actually.
he does? See?
Right. Right, listeners,
could be him.
pause the podcast right now.
Right now.
Google Sterling Holloway and Google Vince McMahon from WWE. What is it? WWE now, is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
It is now, yeah.
Have a look at that. Okay, and then
It's
come
the
back.
same man.
I've got points about voice acting, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Because Andrew, I want to blow your mind with some facts of things.
Whoa.
You probably
Whoa.
already know these, but I just blew my mind whilst researching things.
Go for it.
No, we'll do it. We'll do it after. We'll do it after because it's nothing to do
Oh.
with this film. Actually, to be honest, it's like it is
Oh,
to do with Pooh.
okay.
It is to do with
Yeah.
Pooh, but not this version of Winnie the Pooh. So,
Oh,
okay,
cool.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I should really leave it till like the future films because this voice actor is in those ones, and we are actually going to be watching those. But nah, let's do it
Okay.
in this one. Let's do it in this one.
No,
Right,
you're too excited. You
I
have to
am.
tell
Yeah.
me.
Right. Okay. My next point I've got is the way Pooh falls is like a teddy bear. Because like when he was falling down the tree, it's like his legs went forward and his arms were like just sitting there, like if he was just a teddy bear. It wasn't like just a character falling out of a tree. It's just like if you drop a teddy bear and they like was bouncing off the branches and stuff. I thought that was a nice little touch.
Yeah. I noticed this when he was just walking normally because his joints were. At
He
the
got a
hip,
little
and he's-
waddle.
Yeah.
He sort of walks like an old stiff teddy bear. Do you know what I mean? Like it's got a joint. You know,
Yeah.
like
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 Baby Yoda.
or like Baby Yoda. Yeah.
Baby Yoda,
Yes.
baby Yoda.
Yoda.
Did you know as well, I found out, you've obviously got the cast of characters in the 180 Words. You've got Rabbit and Roo and Kanga, etc.
Piglet.
But
Yeah.
Gopher is
Oh,
not
yes.
a book character.
Oh, what, really?
Yeah, Gopher was the only
Gopher.
character that was added into that film by Disney
Yeah.
because they wanted an all-American hero character. No, not hero. An
All-American.
all-American character for all the kids
Gopher.
to relate to.
That's why he wanted to blow things up.
Oh! Fact.
Yeah. I just want to blow it up, but let me blow it up. I want to blow a Pooh up.
Oh, be six sticks of dynamite, I say.
Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Did anybody notice that Christopher Robin and Winnie both were the owners of firearms?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But it's America. So.
Yeah, but none of the others did. Just those two.
Pacifists.
And,
Hippies.
oh God, yeah, flip it out. I did wince a little bit with when Christopher Robin put the nail back on Eeyore, trying to get his tail on
Oh, yeah.
with the hammer. You
Ooh,
know,
Eeyore.
and there was one point where the tail was higher than the back end of his bum, and the nail was too high to join with the bum. And he was like, "What's that stuck on with?"
Good intentions.
Perhaps I don't want to know, but you know.
Ooh.
Oh.
What, they're all full of poo, are they?
100%, yeah. Sawdust and Pooh.
I also said the Pooh is so mean to the bees.
Oh yes. Did you notice that the bee had eyelashes?
Yep.
Yep. And
It's obviously a
laughed.
lady bee, apparently, then.
Lady bee. Yeah. I guess she was the queen. She must have been.
Oh, she could have been.
I guess.
I just didn't like the way that he was like stealing from them and then like battering them away and
Yeah.
He was absolutely merciless.
yeah.
A tyrant of the woods.
Who
He
knew
was
so
after
many
everybody's.
animals loved honey, though?
Yeah, and they were
Yeah,
all
they've all
protective
got
of their
a
honey
jar.
because they knew this bastard Winnie the Shit would keep coming around their house stealing all this stuff. Did you see how haggard and how stressed Rabbit, was with his adorable condensed milk?
yeah. Well, brilliant thing with Rabbit is like I felt for Rabbit in that episode, and then in later episodes, that Rabbit was a right bastard. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah,
was.
in the last-
See you next Tuesday. He was fair play.
Yeah, I didn't like him in the second. The fourth story or whatever it is, third or fourth. I can't remember. It was, but yeah, he really didn't need to do that. And but yeah, it's just like I felt from this one because it was like it just felt like he was being harassed by Winnie
Yeah.
for everything in his house. And he came in and he took it, and then he got jammed in his house. And what was funny was that he got stuck in the door, and the rabbit was getting so stressed out, and then he went out the back door, which was bigger than his front door.
Yeah.
And he went, why was he worried?
I love the fact that this is supposed to be the front door, yet the in inverted commas the back door was an actual door.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
know.
The other one was just a hole. But I gotta be honest, hands down, his wonderful moose bum arrangement was frankly fascinating.
I love that. Yeah, that's the bit I remember as a kid. I really remember that bit. Watching that as a kid, like, and I loved it with the frame, chucking the frame over.
Yeah.
I know.
I
I know.
I did like that. I love just
yeah.
before that when was it the beaver guy and he's like and they trying to work out an estimate, and he goes and then he goes plus overtime. So it's like he knows so well. He's charged him for the overtime already.
He didn't give him any account of cash or whatever whatsoever, nothing at all. He was just more concerned about his lunch break.
Yeah.
And then just wanted to use dynamite. So.
Yeah. I also loved the fact that Winnie was gonna have a bit of a bite of the gopher's sandwich, and I think it was Rabbit came along and went no, and in the morning he'd lost like about 1 millimeter of weight, And then the entire forest went bananas in celebration, like as if he'd been some sort of heroic thing. They came out with a marching band, did a hero
it wasn't
party and
one
everything.
night, it was several days because
Oh, was it several
did the
days? Was it?
animation of like day and night.
He still hadn't.
So.
He still hadn't got out of the hole.
Yeah.
He was still stuck in the hole. They all still had to pull him out,
Yeah.
and they just went right. We're throwing this epic party
And they
because he might one
starved him,
day
so
get
you
out.
had body positivity and then body shaming.
Yeah.
And then, body abuse. Quite right.
If you've been affected by any of these stories, then please do get in contact with our helpline. We forgot to say that Sam is with us today. Sam.
Yes.
Sam, where are you, Sam? Sam, where are you, Sam? No,
He's stuck in 100 Acre Wood.
He is stuck in 100. He's actually on. He's on the phone lines at the moment. So
taking those
on
calls.
self-help.
yeah, so
taking those calls.
It's 0800 Winnie the shit. You need to call. Another bit is I can't. I've written things down again. Written things, no context. No context. Says quick, turn the page. One of the characters says that, and I thought that was quite funny. It's like it's kind of like go on, move on with the story. There was just that lovely, like you were saying earlier, about that breaking the fourth wall, them actually arguing with the narrator, and all this, and it was just just really good.
Just at the end, when he finally got all that honey, it's like, oh no, just a little bit more.
He's obsessed.
More. No, Winnie, we've got to turn the page. Trying to shove it all in.
Get it all down there. Oh god, blimey.
He's a greedy Pooh Bear.
I haven't got any other points then until it gets to the weird heffalump things.
Well, we're getting into the territory of Happy Wednesday, aren't we?
Yeah, well, the second episode is the blustery day,
right?
Which I found out actually won the 1968 Academy Award for animated short film.
Round of applause, please.
Yeah.
Well done. Speech.
Winnie the shit. Winnie the shit. Oh, thank you.
Quick, turn the page.
I forgot to add. I'll add this before you move on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When he's doing his workout, his exercise, I like that he thinks with his ears. His little ears like move, and he's like, dear.
That thing stuck on his face. Oh dear.
I love him. Sorry, move on.
He does his exercise to make himself hungry.
Yeah.
Well, don't we all?
True.
I want to just point out how terrifying was Piglet's house with the sign "Trespassers will" and just an open threat.
Yeah.
Oof.
Will
Ooh.
be welcomed.
Dangerous piggo.
Trespassers will shit themselves. I love the fact it's like, my grandfather's name's on the sign. It's like, what? So this is the wind one then, is it?
Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
Where Owl's
Swanky house
disappears. And it's like fair play for Eeyore. Eeyore I think he is the best character in Winnie the Pooh because
I've written that.
He just gets on with things. It's like they're all like fussing and farting around the thing, and he's going, "I'm just gonna keep looking for Owl's house."
Oh, what an absolute sweetheart!
It's like,
absolute trooper.
He could have died, but he's like, looking for Owl's new home.
Also, his house is blown down. He's not looking for a house for himself.
Exactly.
He's looking for his friend's house.
Yeah.
Exactly. I love
They
you.
ruined his house. Piglet went right through it, didn't he? Or was it Pooh?
Yeah. A bastard.
One of them. It's just a pilot's, nice little stick tent and went right through it.
But Also, so the Heffalumps was before.
Yeah, I can't remember when they came
Yeah.
in.
Right. Well,
When we met Tigger for the first time, that's when the Heffalumps were
Was
in.
it?
I don't know.
Because he was talking
no, I
about
don't-
Heffalumps and Weasels or whatever the
It was
Weasels
in.
were called.
It was in the
It was-
Wednesday one because
Yeah, because I've written down in the same area.
Yeah.
It's something
I just got
to do
it's
with...
pink elephants from Dumbo all again, like, and then
Yeah,
my
but I-
next point after that was this film is just completely random. It's like all these different stories.
Yeah,
and stuff, like.
it really is.
I definitely put down for the elephant thing the definite Fantasia reference going on.
Oh,
And
I
like
got
you said-
Oh, because they were
Dumbo.
doing dancing.
And Dumbo. This
I
is
just got the drunk
have that.
elephant, the thing.
Yeah.
That's all I've got with. That's all I thought of with the Heffalump thing. But it wasn't really a Heffalump. He was.
No, it's just an elephant.
Yeah.
Elephant and weasel.
I
But they
suppose he
can't
was
spell,
shaped
so-
like this,
Yeah, and they were nicking all the honey.
Yeah, so it would have been
So-
elephant, but it's Heffalump.
Heffalump. Yeah. And it's something that Tigger does turn up in the Windy episode, because it's I've got it right next to here, because I've noted down that Tigger's voice actor was also the voice of Dick Dastardly. Right? Gargamel from the Smurfs.
All right.
And Zummy Gummy from Gummy Bears.
Oh,
So
well,
there you go.
Come on now, we've mentioned voice actors again, and you've mentioned some of these. Right, okay. I've got to pull this
facts.
out. I'm going to pull this out. So,
Go for it.
in the later films, like the Tigger the movie and stuff like that, the voice of Eeyore is Peter Cullen, and the three of us know Peter Cullen as
yeah.
Optimus Prime. So,
Aw.
but
I'm also Eeyore the donkey.
yeah. So
Transform.
I went on to Peter Cullen's old IMDb.
Okay.
We do know that Peter Cullen was also the voice of Venger in Dungeons
Yes.
and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons, yeah.
But also, Andrew, you might like this one. He was the voice of Pincher, Tombstone, and Stones from GoBot's Battle of the Rock Lords.
No
Oh, God.
way.
But
yes.
that's not all. That is
Whoa.
not all. He
Whoa.
is also the voice of the Mogwai and the Gremlins in Gremlins.
My God.
Whoa.
He's also
Bloody hell.
That's not it.
Whoa.
He's
Hold
also
the
voiced-
phone.
Let's have a look. What else have we got? We know about Transformers. Yeah. Muppet Babies. I don't care about that.
Battle of Rock
Ghostbusters.
Lords,
He was in
Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters. Yeah, I'm not saying.
Flippin' heck.
But where's the next? Where's the next big one? Predator. He was the voice
Whoa.
of the Predator. But he was
What is
in
it?
Predator.
Did he do that little laugh at the end?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. And
That was Peter Cullen.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. And this
Amazing.
is the one that tripped me out a little bit as well.
Can't get over that.
He was Cinder in Visionaries.
Wow.
It's like,
Wow.
what? This is like.
It's incredible.
He might as well
I
have
feel
voiced something in Jason the Wee Warriors, and he would have voiced
Well,
my entire childhood.
I feel so privileged that we've met this guy.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome,
What a hero.
everyone, to the Peter Cullen fan cast,
Appreciation Society.
where we will just be talking about Peter Cullen from now on.
Oh, Peter.
This is what
Brilliant.
happens when Sam is on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He was
Can't
in
keep us in check.
Adventures of the Gummy Bears. He was Gritty
Oh.
Gummy and
He was
Coo
Gritty
in the
Gummy, was
Conqueror.
Oh.
He was in Chip
Brilliant.
and Dale's, Tailspin. So the first one of being Eeyore was The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, 1988 to 1991, which is the TV shorts. And everything else
Okay.
is him. So,
That's cool.
but also,
Wow.
I'm sure Greg Berger, the voice of Grimlock, said he was Eeyore as well, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Maybe
maybe.
it was then. Contested.
Sorry,
King
I
of the Donkeys.
hijacked this from Winnie the Pooh to something I like more.
It's Eeyore facts.
Peter Cullen. I wish I could
Peter
meet
Cullen.
him again one day.
Yes.
One day.
One day without the threat of COVID.
Yes.
Yes.
Where he says, I can't give you a handshake because of COVID, and then proceeds to put his arm around me and pulls him in closer to him. It's like, okay. It's like,
Okay, we're doing this.
Yeah, it's like, surely this is worse than giving a handshake, but there we go. Happy days. Right, okay. Right, that's my point. I can close IMDb down. There we go.
Did I mention that Winnie the Pooh has a gun?
Yes.
Many
I think I did,
times.
didn't I?
Yeah.
It's okay. I've written that down twice, apparently. I don't know why.
I thought I made a point, but I can't find it. So maybe I made a point on your bit of paper, Andrew. Who's Tigger's voice actor?
Right, now this is the thing. I have written down what he did, but I didn't write down his name. So
Shocking.
He's out
We'll
there
find that
somewhere.
out for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
hold on, callers.
Many
Are there
events
any
in the
other
winning.
points whilst I'm searching? Tigger.
I got him, Paul Winchell.
Paul
guy.
Winchell.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, he's a ventriloquist.
I know, it's terrifying, isn't it, that picture?
Wow.
What else has he been in? Aristocats. Oh, there you go. He was the Chinese cat.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Does he
he's
work-
in our next film.
He is.
Oh.
He's Boomer in the next one.
Does he work for the WWE?
No.
Let's have a look at him. No, I don't think so.
He was also in the Smurfs, Andrew.
Was he really?
He's Gargamel.
Oh, he's-
Yeah.
Was he in Gummy Bears by any chance?
He was Zummy. He was Zummy
Zummy?
Gummy. Yeah.
Sammy! Wow!
Yeah, and Nip and Shepherd.
God, blimey. But
And
did
he,
he,
and
was
he
he
was
also
in the Jetsons. He was Dr. Input.
flipping heck? Was he Dick Dastardly as well?
I don't.
You got the wrong man here. What are you
Have I?
on about?
What?
No, it wasn't Dick Dastardly.
Who was no, Winnie the Pooh is the WWE man. That's
Yeah.
true.
I know! That was a joke!
Well, it wasn't funny.
Oh, okay. Adam, say me.
Anyway, Winnie
Only
the Pooh
me and
as his
Adam are
mirror.
allowed to make jokes. Know your place.
I'm sorry. Bad, yeah.
We just go offline. We're like,
The animal purge has begun.
yeah.
100-acre wood purge. Bloody hell. All humans must be
Oh.
eradicated.
I found a fact that I didn't know, but now I know from looking up this man.
What's that?
It's the narrator
Yeah.
is also someone that we know.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
He was Bagheera from the Jungle
bloody hell.
Book.
Right, yeah.
And Lord Ector from Sword in the Stone, who was that ginger knight.
I know, yeah.
No, it wasn't the knight. It was his...
Oh, no, hang on. No,
the
sorry.
guy
Wasn't
in,
it the
like,
king?
the Lord, the dad,
Yeah.
or whatever he was.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
The more you know.
Some.
And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, why haven't you? It's like we've given you so many
Well.
facts. So many facts. Did you?
So
I
many.
bet you guys didn't know that Peter Cullen done all those voices. Like, so
There you go.
he's not even
Yeah.
in this movie, but still.
He didn't realise that Vince McMahon voiced Winnie the Pooh. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Disclaimer: he didn't.
Please don't sue us, WWE.
Right, let's
Right.
crack on with this then. Considering that we don't really have many points.
What have I got here? I got page 71. Serious flood. Looked like it flooded the planet.
It did, yeah.
Yeah. Luckily,
That was a bad flood.
yeah, they didn't want to. Yeah, exactly. They didn't want to get a new house. They wanted to build an ark, by the looks of it. It was only lucky Christopher who had the highest place in the forest.
Yeah. I think
Everything
that's
else gone.
speciesist, that is, isn't it?
Might be.
Classism.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's totally classism. I've got the more important house. And,
Yes, this is it. Owl elitism. And did you also notice that he didn't lend a hand to the underlings? Because I did notice that Owl looked as if he was quite capable of carrying Piglet and Pooh instead of letting them fall off the waterfall. Just saying.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a big bird. He could have taken him, I reckon. Because Pooh can't be heavy.
No, because he's full of shit.
He's
And
full of shit. And
honey.
yet all the honey was in the other episode. So he was lighter.
Mm.
You know.
True.
Yeah.
I found it very odd when Eeyore finds the house for Owl, and it's Piglet's house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is
yeah.
my.
Why does Piglet need to move out?
Yeah.
He's an owl. Why can't he live in the tree?
Right, this is the thing I've got an issue with. Is Piglet is such a lovely character. It's like so nice and things like that. And then it's like Eeyore didn't know that it was Piglet's house. And I'm sure if Piglet actually voiced up and went, actually, this is my house, Eeyore would have gone, oh, sorry. Okay, I'll keep looking.
I'm guessing Piglet was too shy to say anything and to stand up for himself.
I felt really, 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 really bad that he was evicted.
I did.
Out of his family's
His
house.
own property.
Yeah, it's like there's been 3 generations of Piglets in that house. So
All called Will.
All called Will. Will trespass. So.
What's that thing? How does Owl work out that his name is in Trespass as Will?
I didn't get that.
Because they're trying to say that it was in Will, because it had a W and an L, but I don't know where they got the O from.
Owl. Yeah, Trespass as well.
It's the thing of like Christopher Robin can't spell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna jump to the end a second, but we will come back. There's just a point about Christopher Robin. It's like I thought Christopher Robin was like 10 years old or something like that, but it's like obviously he's like 4 or 5 or 6, whatever it is, because he's been sent off to school. Why he's being sent off to school, I don't know. He's been sent off to
public school maybe.
Private school. And up in the
private school, in the annex or something.
He is Christopher Robin after all, isn't he? He lives in the highest mound in 100 Acre Wood.
Sort out that blazer, sir.
But my last
Back
point,
straight.
my last point with the old Wind episode, Pooh didn't deserve a hero's party. He did nothing. His head was in a honeypot, and he was licking out the honeypot, and that's all he did. And he didn't save Piglet. It's like, what the hell? It's like, and then he's going, I'm a hero. Ooh.
This is what I absolutely adore about Winnie the Pooh. He's just so bloody blasé in everything he does, and he gets away with everything, and he didn't even realise he did it. It's just like, I love it. It's just complete, like, oh, there you are then, kind of thing. It's just like, absolutely brilliant.
I want to adopt that. He is adorable, though. Like,
I just love it.
I was so charmed by this film.
I've never seen this film.
He does remind me of someone, which I'll tell you guys about after the podcast.
All right.
Which might like make you not want to like him anymore.
Is it because he's in fact Vince McMahon from WWE?
Yes. Yeah. It is actually, yeah. This is how he starts off his wrestling career.
Yeah. They're doing tryouts in the woods between Piglet and Eeyore.
Somebody took his honey and then that's it.
Oh
my god!
Yogi Bear came into the 100 Acre Wood and took his honey and was like,
oh my god, it's a glorious DDT! Oh, brilliant.
So the next one was with Tigger, and I didn't know that TTFN, ta-ta for now. So he's using TTFN before it was like a big thing, really, isn't it? So it's like, I didn't
Nothing's
know.
new.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing's new. It's just refound. That's what it is.
Tigger's a wonderful thing. The top's a mid of rubber. The bottom's a mid of spring. The bouncy, 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 bouncy,
bouncy.
bouncy thing. I was telling Andrew about this. Every night when I was a kid, and if my dad put me to bed, he'd always sing me that song.
Aww.
That was the song I always wanted, and he'd bounce the bed. So shout out to my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you've got a head injury, is it? So...
Oh, 100%. I bounced right off that bed.
Every night.
And then he just put me back in and went, don't tell your mother. But I slept soundly.
Yeah. Oh, I love that meeting when they were trying to get rid of Tigger in Rabbit's house, and there was Piglet trying to be awfully polite, listening to Rabbit, and just Pooh just falling asleep all the time. I just love him. He's brilliant. It was just like what? Just falling asleep all the time.
I had something
like,
in my ear, so I couldn't hear. So can you repeat it? Repeat it from when? From the point when it was in my ear.
I don't know.
I got Rabbit as an evil schemer.
This is the bit that I didn't like Rabbit, because I can't understand his beef with Tigger, because technically, as is what's shown in later, surely about half of 100 Acre Wood can bounce. A rabbit can bounce, so can the kangaroos. Right, and also now a tiger, with a special tail. So it's like, why does he have a problem with bouncing?
Yeah, I think it's because
I don't really get
don't
it.
Actually bounce today. So
maybe that's it. Maybe he's out-bounced by a cat that shouldn't be bouncing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get his grievance with him, to be honest. But yeah, he gets a bit like, he just got like, oh really? It's a bit nasty. Getting him lost in the misty woods on page 123.
I love the fact you're
book.
rewriting the page numbers now.
All the notes.
Well, going back to voice actor land, you mentioned the kangaroos, or Kanga and Roo.
Oh, yes.
Roo, voice actor, also voiced Marie.
Oh, Marie.
And
I think Lady.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. But yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Then I've pretty much skipped this entire episode then till towards the end.
Ah, well, I picked up on something. Tigger
The wonderful
goes
Tigger.
to the wonderful Tigger. Goes to Kanga and addresses her as Mrs. Kanga. So what's her first name? And Roo would be technically Roo Kanga,
Yeah.
right? So that's Mrs. Kanga. So what's her first name? So obviously Roo, the little kid, he's that's his first name. So he must be a Kanga, I guess.
Yeah.
Where's Mr. Kanga?
We
What
don't
was his
talk
name?
about Mr. Kanga. His name
Don't
is
talk
Bruno.
about
Perhaps-
Mr.
Perhaps that's what
Kanga.
that's what Winnie the Shit did in the last forest, and that's how he's now Mr. Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
It was something to do with Mr. Kanga.
Don't talk about Mr. Kanga.
Kanga.
Unless he's just in the house. He doesn't do anything.
He might be. Yeah, maybe we're overlooking. But
Yeah,
I'm still
Maybe he
intrigued
died
of
in
how.
the war.
Maybe. Oh my God, the Great War of 100 Acre Wood.
Yeah. Didn't you hear about that? Yeah.
Yeah, they were fighting against 200 Acre Wood, which is next door.
Yeah.
That's where Bambi came from. Vince McMahon and Bambi. Right in Bambi. Oh my God, the Prince of the Woods. That's his wrestling name. Hello, Prince of the Woods.
I was just about to say, like, what was his theme song be? And then it just twigged in my head. It's like, the songs in this, they're not really, like, songs, are they? They're just, like,
No.
little nursery rhyme
Half-assed
type
little
things. Yeah.
sort of Yeah, little. Don't know what you call rhymey things. I suppose. I don't know. Little
Don't say how
jams.
fast because I was sung to sleep by Winnie the Pooh.
That's the only good one though.
Ah,
The rest
yeah.
of them are shite.
That is right. That one's got a bit more thingy to it, doesn't it?
Mm.
But here we are. Shall we talk about the certain tiger incident?
The tiger incident.
Yes, with
Joe
Tigger.
Exotic.
Joe Exotic played Tigger.
Hang on, let me change the background to the podcast. Now we're talking about the Tiger King.
Oh God! Imagine Tiger King trying to keep Tigger in a cage. Now, stop bouncing! Stop bouncing! I'm gonna shoot you!
I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
God! It was Mrs. Kanga. She murdered him. She murdered Mr. Kanga. She got Tigger to eat him. In 2,000 Acre Wood. I'm sure Mr. Sanders knows everything, but he ain't saying nothing.
I'm short and fat and proud of that. I don't actually know what the tune was for that, but there we go.
No.
I think that was beautiful enough.
Thanks,
That was-
thanks, yeah.
Mm.
I love the fact that Oh, are you going to be doing points before the end of this little chapter bit? Have you got any points on Andrew or Emma?
I was only going to mention.
Oh, I haven't
the
got point
great-
till the end.
I was only going to mention the great bit
The great bit.
when Tigger says.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, I
"Great."
got a little bit more. Yeah, I got a little bit more for that.
Oh, sorry. Right. Okay.
Somebody calls him a jagular.
Oh yes, I've got that written down,
Because
but I couldn't read my own writing.
They always say hello and jump
That's
on
it.
you. Apparently.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Isn't there something like they fall out of trees as well, or something?
He's stuck in a tree, isn't he?
That's it. He just comes down at you
And
out
the
of a
way
tree.
the way that he's saved is the narrator turns the book on
Yes,
the
that's
side.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
for him-
it, yeah.
For him to like
Yeah, and he
slide
slides down
the
on the
words.
text.
Yeah. I love that.
I love
yeah.
that. Yeah, brilliant.
But yeah, no,
Absolutely brilliant.
my last point as well then is they feel great, and I've got written next
Yes.
that copyright ? And so
Because there's a certain other character,
there is. It's obviously
Tony the
Tony
Tiger.
the Tiger. Yes.
It's great.
Right. So it got me wondering, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Did
The
Tigger-
Tigger or the Tiger?
the Tigger or the Tiger? Which came first?
Yeah.
And it was the Tiger. Tony the Tiger
Wow.
came out in 1952. So
Yeah.
great must have been.
Great.
Must
Yeah,
have
yeah.
been. How did
The
you
thing.
come up with your mascot, Tony the Tiger? In 1952, Tony and 3 other characters, Katie the kangaroo, Elmo the elephant,
Right.
and Newt the Gnu? What?
Janu? What
Giraffe.
Janu?
It's a GNU. What the hell is a new?
Who are Janu?
Were created as part of a contest for the packaging of Kellogg's new cereal, Kellogg's Sugar Frosty Flakes of Corn. Okay. So obviously, Tony the Tiger won. Because he's great.
Right.
So yeah, I think unless they're trying to say like all tigers say great. Even though
Maybe
tiger
they do.
sounds
I
like
haven't,
English.
I haven't asked them all.
No, I've only asked for like 3 or 4.
What did they say?
They tried biting me, so they were the
Oh,
best.
yeah, because they thought it was a racial stereotype. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy days. I have nothing else.
The only thing I had that I found that it was a brilliant film. Loved it. Tiny little emotional ending at the end, and I thought Winnie the Pooh's real-world wink was quite alarming and freaky.
Why?
Oh yes, you didn't like that, did you?
Why?
It was just. I don't
Have you
know. It
never
just
seen
didn't
the teddy
quite.
bear wink at you?
Well, not that unrealistically. Just
Seems to
saying.
be much sexier.
Yeah, much more alluring.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
just
I
because
think
you go
that's
to
one of my
school
fun
doesn't
points.
mean he's never going to play with his toys again.
I know. I think this is
hell's
this
up with that?
whole generational thing of
My
you know,
Mickey Mouse teddy bear is sitting right next to me as we're doing this podcast, and I've had him since.
there
I was
you go. There
four
you
Is
and
go.
a
he
half
making
years
eyes
old.
at you?
He's winking at
think-
me.
Hey!
It goes back to that cultural thing of when you grow up, you're supposed to put away childish things, which is bollocks.
No, you need to grow
yeah.
up, earn some money,
And
and then
then-
buy more childish
And buy it all on eBay.
Yeah.
Buy it pass back on eBay.
To
Go, I'm proud of
all
this.
the younger listeners out there, we can just say, one, you shouldn't really be listening to this because we did put a warning at the beginning of the podcast saying it should put over 18.
Yes.
But anyway,
But
if
you
you
probably
are with
will.
us, if you are with us, then keep hold of your toys. One,
Yep.
you'll regret them being thrown out. Two,
Yep.
you'll probably buy them back anyway. And
Yep.
three, they could be worth a lot of money in the future.
Yep.
So,
Especially minted box.
if you really, really love something, say no to your parents. That's the only time you're ever allowed to say no to your parents. It's when they want to
Yeah.
get rid of your prized toys.
Yeah.
Have I ever
Don't
told
believe
you
it.
guys this story about my Ghostbusters fire station tower?
No.
Well, I was in a Christmas fair once. I must have been about 6 or 7. And it was in the Christmas fair in my school. And they had all these toys and everything like that there. And I seen the Ghostbusters base thing there. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
cool, this looks like mine, like the one I got. And I looked like that.
Oh
And I
no!
was like, this looks a lot like the one I've got. Because I could tell, because it had
no.
a grid thing on the top where you put gunge and it drip through and things. And the gunge marks were pretty much exactly where my gunge would have been and stuff.
Yeah.
So I found out that it was actually mine. So I bought it back from
Well done.
from
Well done.
There you go. There's 6 or 7.
Yeah, well done.
I
Buying
mean, you
back
shouldn't have
my
had
toy.
to,
I know, I
but
shouldn't
well
have, yeah.
done.
I know. Yeah. It's like,
There you go.
Just give it to a different school's Christmas fair if you're gonna do that. Not the one that I'm actually gonna go to. So.
Yeah.
I think that's when I started writing my name on everything and
locking up all your belongings.
yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember that.
blimey.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Oh. Flipping heck. Horrible. Horrible. They're worth a fortune at eBay now, they are. They're in good condition.
Are they?
They probably are.
Yeah, I don't have it
Everything
anymore.
But your mum told it back to them.
Yeah. You just keep bumping into it through your life.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is again. I'll buy it back again.
Oh, imagine that. Imagine if I did go to a car boot sale. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it is actually.
Go on eBay. Go on eBay right now and see if you can find the one with the exact gunge markings
Hang
on.
on.
I go I'll get that back.
Oh my god, there it is. No.
There it is. There you go.
It's even got a picture of you in it.
Putting the guns on. Buying it back.
Wait a minute. It's me right now.
Oh my god! Get out of the house.
Oh.
It's going for £10,000.
It could have been you.
Wait a minute. I am selling it on eBay. Wait. No. Right, I think we are done unless anybody else.
Yeah, no,
Emma?
that's it.
No, I think we're good.
You know what I just had at the end was really sad, but Andrew covered that.
Yeah.
I thought it took a dark turn. I was like,
Just slightly,
Oh.
very slightly.
Not
yeah.
as dark as next week's film.
ugh.
Oh,
Yay.
that can keep. That can keep. To quite honest. But there you go.
We might skip next week.
I'll do it on my own next week.
Okay, cool.
I'll pretend I'll do the voices of everyone. I was about to say to Andrew to finish us off, but what do we usually do at the end of each episode?
Oh,
Fight!
battle. Battle.
I gotta get a better
Invite
effect for
Cthulhu.
that. Royal Rumble. No. Okay. So we have so far. This is the story of the Bronze Age at the moment, the Bronze Era.
Yeah.
Duchess and her 3 kittens started us off because they were the first ones. Robin Hood destroyed them, shot them in an arrow, bit them, whatever.
Run them over with a car.
Yeah. And then Robin Hood was up against the rescuers. Old what's his face, Bernard, and what's the woman?
Oh,
Bianca. Miss Bianca.
Yeah.
We said that he'd probably eat them as well.
Same thing as yeah.
So you now have Robin Hood versus Winnie the Shit.
You know what? My heart tells me it's Winnie.
Yeah.
But your head says Robin Hood.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Then, as proven, if Winnie gets damaged, he can just close his theme back up and he's fine.
I think
He's invulnerable.
he can take multiple shots.
And he's a hero.
And he's a hero. And I think he would accidentally, not on purpose in any sense of the word, but I think he would fluke the entire match. Yeah. And he would get the one over on Robin Hood. Get his fingers all sticky so he couldn't shoot properly.
Yeah.
You know, he'd get all honey in his mouth. He'd trip and slide and probably break his neck on something by accident, and then get stung by 1,000 wasps. somehow allied with the bees.
So we're saying that the Winnie the Pooh is kind of like Dumbo. He's kind of like an accidental assassin.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah, I'd say more so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you both of you guys are saying Winnie the Pooh then, yeah?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. Wow. Okay.
Plus, there's no real. You know, he's a fox, right?
Yeah.
And he's going after a teddy bear. Right? He's not going to smell of anything really to trace, right? Yeah. He's not really going to be like, once he's like ripped an arm off, he's like gone, oh, what's the point of this? Oh no, my mouth's full up of honey. Oh, what?
And poo.
And poo everywhere. And I think you just fluke it and he will have the one over on him. I think. Yeah.
And then he'll die of plague.
Yeah, because it was medieval times.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's just eating shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, septic.
Yeah.
Know?
And Christopher Robbins will come with his gun and shoot the fox.
Yeah, shoot him.
Yeah, Pooh's got a gun. We forgot that.
Oh,
yeah, Pooh's got a gun and he's not scared to use it.
Yeah. And he's got armor as well because he wears the honey pot as a hat, doesn't he? Like
and as a muzzle and on his feet, on everything else.
Robin Hood would be like,
and he's a master of disguise.
I'm the fastest drawer in the town.
Yes, he is.
Arrow,
when he tried to...
A cloud.
Yeah. He's going to black cloud, rain cloud, you know, he's going to just have the one over on me. He'll just drop out of the tree. I love the fact that we
kind of like breezed over the... We mention it in 101 Dalmatians, but we don't mention it in Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I think it's because he innocently says that I'm trying to be a rain cloud instead of a different race of dog.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You know? But yeah.
All right, so I've put in Winnie the Shit has won. So It is actually saved that I did put it down as Winnie the Shit. There we go. All right, guys, you probably disagree. Let us know in the comments if you disagree with our panel's expert opinions on our battle royale. I'm sure Sam will have something to say about that when he finds out. But
when he gets off the helpline, of course.
So remember, if you are affected by any of the messages in this podcast, please do contact 0800 Winnie the Shit. Our beautiful Sam is on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He never has a break. We make sure of that. And he is underpaid. So, yeah. On that bombshell, Andrew, do you want to do your job? Your underpaid job, you know. So.
Well, deep within 100-acre woods, in a little grove known as Shit's thoughtful place. Think, think, think. Think, think, think. Oh, yes, my training. How does it go? Up and down, when I'm up and down, touch the ground, it puts me in the mood. Up and down, touch the ground, in the mood for food. I am stout and round, and I have found, and speaking borned wise, I improve my appetite when I exercise. When I'm up and down, and I touch the... Oh, stuff and fluff. Oh, what's this? Oh, honey, how nice.